Hello everybody, thank you for tuning in, and as always, if you're a returning viewer to our channel, thank you very much for coming back. Hope you're enjoying it, and if it's your first time watching our channel, please hit that subscribe button so you'll be alerted to any new videos that I do and you won't miss out on a thing. And today we're having a look at this, which is the Hawke digi-scoping adapter, and this is the model number, because there are a few variants, so be sure you get the right one. 64026, which may be available to purchase from us in the link in the description. And this one is for the current model, I repeat, the current models in the Endurance 68, sorry, the 50mm, the 68 and the 85, and the Nature Trek 65 and 80mm only, not the 56mm one. For that you need a different adapter. So here's the adapter itself. It comes in two sections, which I'll come on to very shortly, and I'll just, excuse me, bear with me while I zoom out and we'll have a look at how to put it on. So you will find the eyepiece on the current model Endurance scopes is the same as the Nature Trek, and so that is why this adapter is for all of those models. In some of the diagrams it shows you the eyepiece removed, the bottom section of the adapter put on, and then the eyepiece put back in again. I thought that there must be a reason for that, but then when I noticed, I'm just going to take this top section off here, and before you put it on, these little grub screws, make sure they're out, nearly fully out, so they're flush with the inside, and that prevents you from scratching the eyepiece. And so you'll notice on the eyepiece where the zoom indicators are to show you what magnification you have, be sure to have this gap here, roughly so you can see them. So simply, carefully, because you don't want any scratches. As with all these things, adapters I've mentioned before, there's no rush, there's not a race to put this on, so nice and gently, and then screw it into place. Okay. Not over tightening that. And then you're left with this last section here. Excuse me while I adjust the camera. The camera and the spotting scope, sorry. Right, so here we have the top section here, and you'll notice another grub screw there. There's a little indentation there that screws into. But before, now what you can then do is put your T-ring for whatever camera you've got on there, screw it onto there, and then once this is all nicely in place, then put your camera onto the T-ring. But I found that a little bit tricky to do. I found it much easier with this off. Screw the T-ring on this thread here, and then connect this all to your camera like connecting to a lens, and then with the camera attached you then place it in like that and tighten that in like so, and so that's not moving, and it doesn't actually come out because it's stuck in that groove. You see, that's like a little fail-safe, and that adjusts how far or near you want the camera to get to the eyepiece. When you put the camera on, you may notice that your camera is out of line, and the easiest thing to do is slacken off the grub screws and move it around until your camera is in the position that you want, horizontal or vertical, or landscape or portrait, and you're good to go. I just tested this out with my EOS crop frame camera, and I found even at lowest magnification I could get the full image. I don't have a full frame camera, so I would imagine maybe you might get a circular image or need to crop in a certain amount, but if you have a full frame camera and you've tried this adapter, please let us know in the comments below if you came across any issues or not. And also, you know, with general connectivity, I put it on straight over the eyepiece. Did you find it easier to put the adapter on first, then put the eyepiece inside it that way? So again, let us know about your experiences using this adapter. It's a very solid metal piece of kit. There's no plastic on here. It's going to last for years, and I would advise putting your camera on a few seconds self timer or using a remote, because with all this extra weight you are going to add a little bit of camera shake as you press the button. So use a remote or the self timer. And also, if you're using a DSLR camera, the scope is going to be quite back heavy, and so if your tripod doesn't allow you to move forwards or backwards, you can always purchase the tripod plate from us, which allows the scope to move forwards and backwards to even out the weight distribution. So that's it. That's the Hawke digi-scoping adapter for the Nature Trek 65 and 80mm models 2017 onwards, and the ED models, the 50, 68 and 85 2020 models. Item number, just to repeat, 64026. So as always, thank you very much for watching, and please check out the link in the description below.